Hey everybody, this is Charlie from the band Anthrax and Pantera and the Violent Hour, and you are watching Overdrive, the home of heavy metal news.
Okay, welcome back to Overdrive. I am very, very pleased to finally have on the other end of the line here, we've got Ian Kenny from Karnivool. And we are going to be chatting about hopefully some updates on new music and also the guy's very first ever Irish show that is happening in August here in Dublin. Ian, how are you, man? It's great to see you.
I'm very well. Thanks for having me, man. It's a pleasure.
Awesome.
Finally.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed, indeed. Okay, I'm just going to jump right in. So earlier this year, it was posted, or I think you said it, or someone in the band saying, quote, "Our summer was pretty good." What did this summer session yield in terms of recording and writing new material? There's all of these like little Easter eggs about the new music. So if we could kind of start off there.
Yeah, man. We all got together on January 2nd. I think Forrester, our producer, landed in Perth, and we got there. And we said, oh, let's make this record in 3 months. And I was like, yeah, let's do this. And then, so yeah, January 2, we finished on May the 20th. So it was, a huge commitment from everyone. A massive. Forrester was there for, God, I think 3.5 months and left us to our own devices. And there's a lot of good music, some broken brains, 2 hospitalizations, good times, bad times, but we got a record, and I'm really happy with it, man. It's feeling good.
Yeah, you mentioned a long-term producer, Forrester. How was it connecting again? And was there any kind of new influence or anything that kind of impacted the sound of these new songs from you guys? Kind of collaborating again.
I think the connection was fairly seamless. It was like a really familiar space with someone we know and love, and vice versa. So that was easy enough. We did about 3 weeks pre-production in the room, playing together live, hammering out these arrangements that we've been sitting on for years. And Forrester sort of came on, and to him, a lot of where we sort of got them to was fresh for him. So he had a good opportunity to work with some fresh sort of turns in the music. And I think that's where he came in and, had his way with the arrangements. Some things he left alone, a lot of it did. Some things he'd be in there slashing bits and twisting bits and whatnot. So, but it's good overall to have Forrester involved, man. He's the right guy for the job,
Yeah. I mean, with such a long wait since 2013's Asymmetry, does it finally feel like this sort of relief that, it's like giving birth to an open scissors almost? It's finally out, it's finally done. Do you feel at peace inside in that respect, that the album's finally here now?
I do. I'm still a bit like, wow, we've got another record, because, there was so many false starts. And I think with anything shared creative space, it can be such a wonderful and scary place. So you've got to the stars have got to align, man, and they did, and it's a good record. So I'm super happy with it. I still sort of pinching myself a bit, but to be honest, at the moment, this morning, Forrest is sending through mixes for us to sort of proof and send notes on. So it's still right in the fingers, man. It's right here, so it's exciting. Yeah.
In terms of themes with the album, or is there any kind of running theme through it that you can comment on now, or do you want to keep it kind of a bit more cloak and dagger until we get a bit more information?
Oh, the themes move around a bit like they always do on our records. I think there's a lot to reflect on at the moment in 2025 and who we are now and what it's all been leading up to. So, you always flirt with hope, even though you don't believe it, and you want the best, even though you don't see the best. So, all the lyrics are always just sitting in the middle, trying to wish for the best, but seeing for what it is and just hanging on. You know, a lot of the stuff we write.
You last year was a busy year for you. Yeah, I mean, God, were you in like 8 to 10 different countries? I think last year was it 2024. You're quite busy.
It was pretty bananas. 2024. Yeah, man, we skipped around a lot, a
Yeah,
hell of a lot. Um, and to be honest, there's no way we really could have even stepped back into the record last year. There was just too much going on. So, yeah, we actually finally got a bit of a break in things in life and music to get it done earlier this year. But last year was chaos, man.
yeah. I was going to ask, like, was that just like straight off the road and just road burnt straight into the studio? Like, how much did you take a kind of a couple of months or something just to decompress?
It's a funny one, that, because you would assume you should do that. Sometimes when you come off tour or a shows, you've actually got a bit of a creative momentum, and it might just be like good communication or who knows, whatever. But whatever's good about it, you try and roll that into the studio to at least get things started. And that's okay if it peters out in a few weeks, then you take your break. But yeah, sometimes after a tour, we roll straight in, or we do take a month or something to decompress and get it together.
Imagine,
Yeah.
absolutely. Now you're obviously, as we just mentioned there, you're road testing these tracks on these Australian dates that are coming up, and then you're over in this part of the world. I'm only assuming that we will get some of those tracks in the set list as well. You're just going to start bringing them in as kind of mainstays until.
Absolutely, you guys will get them.
Excellent.
Hell yeah. Yeah. I mean, by the time we get to Ireland, get to Dublin, we'll have done a full Australian tour. I mean, that's a lot of time to run some new stuff. I think we do a festival in Czech Republic before we get to you guys, and then we're off to London after that, I believe.
To Arctangent, I think, as well.
That's the one.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we've got some time, and we've got 3 or 4 there that we are rehearsing, and they're feeling pretty good. Oh, man, who knows? We might even get to swap another one out.
Oh, nice.
I don't know. It'd be sick if we can do that. That'd be great.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So on Wednesday, August 13th, which really is not that far away, where it's it's not that
Come
far away.
on!
It's the first ever Irish show, and look, to us, it's obviously really important to have, this is a historical moment for fans here that have never got to see you guys before. But when you are, I mean, approaching these little milestones collectively as a band, like, I mean, I'm sure you're looking at a world map and you're saying, fucking hell, we've played here, 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 and here. Like, when you approach these gigs where you're coming into brand new territory, is there a kind of a different feeling about the show? Like, something a little bit more special than just, say, somewhere that you've been many times before? Because it's obviously brand new fan base, brand new everything.
Absolutely. There's always something very new about meeting a new crowd, and the show always feels different. It carries its own thing, and we've been meaning to get to Ireland. We've had a few different deals come up that just fell over and didn't work, and then we made our big plans to come and do a tour, and then COVID put the pin in a lot of stuff, actually, sort of getting back to that. So the fact that we're there, it's super exciting. We're well aware. We've got Irish fans. You see a lot of chatter. I'm Irish born, and I've been back several times in the last sort of 10 years or whatever, visiting family. So for me, it's a bit of it's tick the box, man. I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. It's long overdue.
In terms of just many, many years of just refining music and testing it live and all that sort of stuff that goes in the involvement of creating music, what is it that, like, are you more of a kind of a studio person, or is it the live scenario really where it's at for you? Because like, there's various musicians that kind of hate the touring end of things but love just being in the studio and writing and creating in there, or are you kind of, you just take it either way? What part of the process do you kind of favor and love the most?
It's a good question. Probably, I'd have to say I'm most in love with the whole thing on stage. I think when you're up there just in it, and kind of knowing what you're trying to do with it, but knowing that you're not really that in control, it's going to lead you. It's where it takes you. It's where the band goes sometimes on different nights. You just get lost in it, and it's awesome. I fucking love it. So because of that, I would say I like the performance side of stuff better. The studio stuff is awesome because that's where you create and find other things. But yeah, I don't know. My patience these days is in the studio. I'm always the one like just kind of running out of patience first when the other guys have this incredible attention to detail and the fortitude to just sit on things and mine them until they've really fucking crafted this thing and found it, this sort of stuff. My brain is just like, what do you want me to do? Cool, I'll do this. How's that? Is it good? Good. What are we doing next? How's this one? Good. I'm just like, and it's, I don't know, which is a better process. I have no idea, but yeah.
But you must have been absolutely going stir crazy by month 5 in the studio then.
Like I said, 5 months, 2 hospitalizations.
Well, listen, very, very excited, man, to have Karnivool finally coming to Ireland on Wednesday, the 13th of August, playing in the Academy right downtown in the centre of Dublin. So it's going to be absolutely fantastic. And with any luck, as you've just said, we're going to get some tracks off the new album and possibly even a little bit more. See how they go on the Australian tour. We might get even a few more tracks than anticipated. So fingers crossed there. Ian, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you, man. And we will see you, I think it's like in something like 60 days or something like that. It's that.
Dude, I can't wait. Like, honestly, on behalf of the band, we are itching to get there. It's going to be a good show. I can feel it already. I know what it's going to do. It's going to be good, man.
It's going to be awesome. Well, listen, with that being said, we will see you here in Dublin, and best of luck with everything between now and then with all the Australian dates and everything else in between. And we will catch you in Dublin in around about mid-August, Wednesday 13th. Thank you so much.
All right, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Cheers. You be well. I'll see you then.